Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday evening. Welcome back to this episode of Sandra Bot Marathon Madness. I'm your host, Johnson McCain. This is our final week of Sandra Bot Marathon Madness. Um, so the last episode will be on Wednesday, which is so sad and so emotional. It'll be the last Sandra Block Marathon Madness. It'll be the last episode of the series, Sandra Block series, which is so emotional. I don't know what, but we'll get there on Wednesday. But first, today is Monday, so let's do today's episode. And I do, sorry about the background noise. We just have some, um, we have a delivery truck in my, I'm outside at my front yard. Well, and there's a UPS truck making so there might be a little bit of background noise. I can't handle it. I'm after that noise. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. So today we're going to discuss season 10. Yeah, season 10, episode 22. Marathon, Monday final part. Oh, I think the background noise is even. Bye, UPS truck! Oh, God. All right, so yeah, season 10. Sorry, I'm just a little bit in a good mood today. Season 10, episode 22, Marathon Monday, final part. So this episode starts out um like a normal day. Hunter gets to school, he gets breakfast, he goes to Hartman, and it's the final Monday of the year, which is kind of crazy. No, it's not yet, but it's kind of crazy. Um, so, there's that. Um, so he gets to Hartman. Today is just a general, the preschool year's over, like I said. And I discussed the preschool graduation already. But today is just a general Hartman Day, early childhood education with Miss Higgins. Um, so, um, so there's that. So the first thing they just chit chat about their weekend. They just chit chat a little bit, and then they have an activity that they do, and then um, and then um, and then they have their 15-minute break, and after that they finish that activity, and then they work on their remember on Friday I talked about they were doing a cardboard box. They had to make their own classroom. They've been doing it. So um like they finished doing the blueprint of it, but they started working on the actual they started working on the actual cardboard box, the classroom cardboard box. So today, and they're still working on the cardboard box. So, um, that's what they do after the break. They are working on their cardboard classroom. So he's putting all like the chairs and the desks, in there, which is a lot of tables and desks, and he's putting like making boxes for storage, shelves, a sink, and for snack time, or whatever, and a counter, and up and different like big tables where the teacher sits, and they have small groups wherever um lessons and stuff. Um, which making these chairs and stuff and tables out of cardboard. how the dimensions they would be, not the real life dimensions, but for a car, this project were a pain in the butt. So especially the chairs, because the chairs were so hard to make, and oh my gosh, and they were not quite the right size every time. It was a pain in the butt, and I got some points taken off for the grade. It was just a pain, but it is we get through it. So um so that's basically what they do for the rest of the day, the rest of the time. Um and then they go back to the high school, and we go and we have study hall, which we don't see because there's nothing interesting. Um Oh, I forgot to, since it's Monday, we had, before Hartman, we had I can't, this is the second time we have our pyramid. Now, this isn't the final pyramid of the 10th grade year. There, I think, probably is one more. No, this is the final pyramid because this is the final Monday. So Hunter, before Hartman and all this does, before breakfast, does his at home in his room. The final pyramid ever of the Barcode, which is kind of sad, and he makes it a pretty good one. Um, there's a couple people on the bottom, but everyone else is on the top, and he's on top, and it's a pretty good pyramid for the final one. Okay.